Alien 3. Let's talk about it. So in short, I recently watched another creator's video about Alien 3 and why people did not like Alien 3. And from their point of view, people didn't like Alien 3 because they did not understand the movie. And respectfully, I highly disagree with that take. And I hate to be one of those people that was like, well, I was there, but like you had to be there to really understand the full context as to why Alien 3 was not fully embraced like it is now. Alien 3 is a sequel to James Cameron Aliens. And Aliens was the alien movie that a lot of 80s babies were introduced to. But even if, you actually started with Alien, there's a true succession of action that is happening, or escalation of action that is happening as the movies go on. And Fox, they were advertising Alien 3 to be this high action, high octane film that was supposed to basically have larger stakes than Aliens. And that's how it was marketed in its promo, when its music, it's, the type of scenes that they were showing in its promo, like it made you feel like it was going to be a fast-paced, high-action movie. And that's basically not what we got. We got a movie that really largely turned the plot upside down on itself by killing off people that had survived the last film, and then took it back to its alien origins where things are slower and there's like a slow build-up until you get to the end, and not like this high action, high octane, high paced, movie. So you got to take yourself to what it was back then and why we were hyped to be in the Alien series. And so when a sequel comes out, we're expecting things to be more. Like, literally look at the poster: 3 times the suspense, 3 times the danger, 3 times the terror. Like, we are expecting more, and that's not what we got. We go from a space community filled with xenomorphs back to one. So it was about what people were expecting versus what they got. It's not that people didn't understand what they saw. We understood fully what we saw, and a lot of people were disappointed by it, especially when you killed off Hicks and Newt. Like, that really rattled people. And then, even for Ripley to meet her at the end of the movie, like, again, these are things that people were not expecting, and it rattled them, and it made a lot of people not like the film at that time. So respectfully, I have to disagree with that take. And you kind of had to be there to really get the full context of why people didn't like it. But again, agree to disagree, but that's just where I'm at with it. Like and subscribe for more.